Riots broke out on Tuesday as the Association of Progressive Traders at the Lagos International Trade Fair Complex commenced their general election to appoint market executives. At a point, there was disarray as riots broke out and ballot boxes were dismantled, but men of the Nigerian police force quickly dispersed the crowd with tear gas, after which calmness was restored to proceed with the elections. Speaking at the election, the market's presidential candidate, Chris Okosa, said the election was illegal as shop owners are eligible to vote, but aliens were being invited by other parties in order to rig the election. Chairman of Casino 2 Line in the market, Gabriel Okafor, while fielding questions from journalists, said the election was null and void as the initial agreement was that each section elects its executives in order to avoid disagreement.
There was no election because even yesterday the CP gave a directive based on a report he got that if they move on with the election today, there must be a fracas, and you can see that was exactly what happened today, because the incumbency, they believe that they can do anything and get away with it. You know, this election, and it's a place that people should express their right, who they want to be voted.
The election is supposed to have been stopped because there was infighting in the arena. Many people came into the arena, we were fighting. Ballot boxes were smashed and many people were scattered away by police, yet they continued the election. Many ballot papers spilled over to the ground, yet they continued with the election. It is illegal. What is happening here is purely illegal. It's not acceptable. It is against the norms of democracy, and it is a rape of justice.
This election has been highly compromised a long time ago by the BOT chairman and some executives of the markets with the INEC chairman and some few members of the INEC. They decide to do this election without me, the secretary, knowing the number of registered voters, the number of accreditation, how the accreditation was done. The registration was fraud. I was trying to correct them, they refused. So they skimmed me out of the election process.
From the onset, everything is fraudulent. We have complained, we have within and without. Even there was a petition as at yesterday before the CP Lagos State, who even gave a directive that this election should be put on hold to avoid violence. But as you can see now, they defied the CP's order and have gone ahead with the election. This is not the election that was planned. In fact, there was no planning. Ballot papers destroyed. And you can see they are still ramping up to get more ballot papers. So there is no order. Every decorum has been thrown to the dust.